Frieza is back and it's making everybody go crazy. There's a lot of people super excited about it. And then there's a lot of people like, why in the world are they bringing back Frieza for another time? How is he even going to compete? Why would he even agree to this? Also, by the way, if you have not subscribed yet, we're a Dragon Ball channel primarily. We're not going away anytime soon. Please subscribe. I promise you that there will at least be a few videos that you do really enjoy from this channel, because most of what we're going to do is speculate, provide news, theories, and just have fun with it, all right? So let's get into Frieza replacing Buu. Now, number one, let's talk about how Buu got replaced and why. So according to the episode 93 spoilers, Majin Buu apparently is going to fall asleep, and they figure out that he's not going to wake up for a couple months. Now, why he's not going to wake up for a couple months, who knows? I'll probably briefly explain it. It might not be the best of explanations. This is the second time he's missed out on a really cool tournament where he could have showcased himself because of sleep. And, it's kind of ridiculous. I can understand how people say, oh, wow, like they're doing Majin Buu injustice. They're just being lazy. I don't know, whatever it is. Like, there's a lot of negativity with that. But, to the defense of making the tournament a little more interesting, let's put it this way. Majin Buu, he's super OP. Majin Buu, I believe it was Kwame's Land. I could be wrong. It was some other YouTuber. He had put up a video about how Majin Buu was like super powerful. He's basically unfair in a tournament setting. I agree with it. And if you really think about it, it makes sense. Majin Buu in a tournament, all he can do is just, turn everybody into chocolate. He has magical powers who can heal our guys over and over. I mean, the dude's a freak. Like, this guy could essentially, by himself, be the sole reason why we win the whole tournament, and, like, pretty easily. So, it gives us an unfair advantage like that, and it could also make the tournament less exciting. So far, they've made the tournament basically off of pure martial arts. It's a tournament of power. It's a tournament of skill and strategy and knocking people out the ring. It seems like they're not really trying to incorporate, magical things and a magical being that can, as opposed to having somebody like Frieza who has an attitude that, people like seeing his attitude either be victorious. He's an evil bad guy. People like when bad guys fight, and he's truly evil. Majin Buu acts like a little kid. His personality is just a little better for, a setting like this. And Majin Buu, he doesn't really have, like, he can naturally gain martial arts techniques and talent. Like, he's really good at that. But at the same time, too, they would be nerfing him quite a bit and not really doing him justice if they don't use all of his magical powers. And I think that's what they don't want to do in this tournament, is that they want to make it straight up about fighting and power and just straight up strategic martial arts. So that's one way to kind of counteract that. And another thing is, too, is that, we got to remember also, it does not say Frieza is fighting in the tournament. You are the 10th warrior. That doesn't necessarily 100% guarantee, like, until, like, there's an episode, 107 where, Frieza meets Frost. Like, there's still ways that Frieza can say no to this and they can get around this. Just always remember that. So with the, with this arc being, mainly focused on, like, Gohan, things like that, and, like, Goku and, going to a next level, Oob was already introduced again by Dende when he told Goku that there was, like, a little strong village kid, and it was Majin Buu, reincarnated into a good body and blah, blah, blah. But Majin Buu is going to have his spotlight most likely in that arc. Once they bring Oob back and they have an Oob arc, definitely, there's got to be a lot of interaction between Buu and Oob, because Oob is Buu. They're the same being. So in order for him to learn more about himself, what he's capable of in his power, Boo's going to get a lot of spotlight in that arc. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of dialogue between them and a lot of action between them. And that's going to definitely be, like, Boo's time to shine. So let's go on with Frieza and how, it's going to be cool. So Frieza's relationship with all the members. You know, you got Frieza and Goku. You know, the epic storyline behind that. Frieza killed all the Saiyans. Frieza's about to see more Saiyans if he fights. So Frieza's going to see these Universe 6 Saiyans. He's going to be like, holy cow, there's more of you monkeys? That's crazy. Definitely room for a lot of comedy, which Toriyama likes. So there's going to be a lot of comedy. You know, Frieza versus Frost, like a Frieza versus Frieza kind of thing. That'll be cool. Hey, I mean, Frieza could even create something more dramatic. Let's put it this way. We don't know how his body is really going to be resurrected. If it's going to be a full 100% regular mortal body again. If it's going to be like a heavenly body, kind of like when Goku came from heaven, you know, during, you know, like the whole like Buu saga and everything. How Buu came back. I mean, how Goku came back. And then Goku, you know, he had some limitations and, you know, things he couldn't do in Super Saiyan 3. Otherwise, his body would wear out too quickly or his time would run out on Earth. Something like that could happen with Frieza. Maybe his body could perish. It does say that, you know, they go and they want him brought back for 24 hours. Let's say that 24-hour thing, for whatever reason, does not abide. As soon as they go to the tournament, Frieza disappears. And he disappears, and it turns out that fortune teller Baba's magic does not work in that realm. You know, the place of void, and then Frieza disappears. You know, that would really suck, and that would create drama. Wow, now we have 9 people out of nowhere, you know, early in the tournament. You know, Frieza could do something backstabbing. There's just lots of ways that they can create a more dramatic arc, you know, and it's an arc that, you know, we obviously know, you know, like, we're not getting destroyed. At the end of the day, we know the answer, like, we're not going to get destroyed and stuff like that. The details in between, that's how they're going to sell us, the audience, and they got to make it as dramatic as possible. Frieza's a super dramatic character, evil drama queen. Definitely, you know, a good person to do this. It'll definitely even out the playing field, having somebody so much stronger. You know, Golden Frieza is no joke. Golden Frieza, you know, that guy, that guy he's definitely going to be, you know, top tier out of all the competitors. Automatically puts him, you know, top 3, 4, you know, arguably in our team. So, you know, and then there's other ways that it could be more dramatic. You know, the Pride Troopers seeing just how evil Frieza is. You know, they would definitely hate Frieza, you know, down to the bone. They would hate every cell of Frieza. And then, you know, Frieza, at the same time, Frieza, remember, it was said way before by Whis that Frieza mainly, you know, had this thing out for the Saiyans and destroyed the planet. Like, he was supposed to destroy the planet at some point because Beerus wanted him to. So, who knows? Frieza could spill the beans to Goku and Vegeta and all these other Saiyans, and then, you know, cause some sort of revolt against the gods, or, you know, Beerus himself, cause a lot of animosity between Vegeta, Goku, and Beerus. So that'd be pretty cool too. But yeah, so those are the thoughts on it. I wanted to make this a little brief. If you liked anything I had to say, if you want a lot more Dragon Ball speculation in the future, please subscribe and give us a like. Thank you.